In this video, we're going to be placing our internal walls. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start by going up in architecture, door, and I'm going to see what types of doors I have in this project. Usually the doors ain't that fancy, but you can see I loaded some. But in here I have an internal single flush door. I'm just going to go ahead and use that one. So in my project, I have internal doors, and let's see what we have in the basement. Let me just find the correct drawing. The first one is a 912. So I'm going to pick this one, edit type, create a duplicate like that, and let me see down here in rough width, I want it to be 912 and the height 2100. So that's correct. So okay, and what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to place it, and depending on which side of the wall you're on, that's the side that it's going to be swinging out to. So if I'm going to place here, if I want it to change sides or swing openings, I can use the space button and it will swing from side to side. What I need to do is I'm going to place that one there, and then I'm going to take a measurement by using DI or going up to annotate, choosing a line, and say this one is actually 912. So that's correct. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this one again, so I'm going to mark it, right click on it, create similar, and I'm going to be creating one, let's say over here. Then I need a double door. I'm going to be doing a double door into this room, and I have a small arrow over here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to slice this. So I'm going to say SL, slice this one there and this one there. Then I'm going to drag this part. Oh, forgot one thing. What you need to do is you need to release them, and you could have used that one split with a gap, and then it actually shows you that there's a hanger on it. You need to release that, and then you can release it and drag it down like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag it down to like somewhere here. I'm going to place it like this, and I'm going to use trim TR to trim these like this, and again let's move this a little bit because I'm going to be placing a door over here. So I'm going to pick this one, create similar like that. We're going to place a door in here like that, and I'm going to save it. What I need to do now is I need a door in here. So I'm going to go up to architecture, door, and I'm going to look, do I have any double doors inside here? And I don't. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to load family, and under doors I'm going to see if I have any double doors, and the X means the exterior and the int is the interior. So I have a internal double flush. I could have chosen an asymmetric, but I'm going to choose the double flush like that, and that is going to have, or let's just place it like this. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to say edit type. I'm going to duplicate it, and this door is going to get the name G3202 1512 times 21, and I'm gonna go down and say it's correct, okay. And again, do yourself a favor when you place a new door or window, check it actually has the correct measurements. And right now this one just needs to be centered, so I got 180 more on this side. So if I remove it to say 1290 like this, it'd be centered. I would always place 120 behind the door like that. This door, I'd probably try to center it so being lazy, not taking out the calculator, there's a difference. 687 like that. And this one I would probably place it it's gonna be into a bathroom. We're gonna keep it 600. This one I would still place 120. So like that. Now I actually placed my doors, my internal doors, in my basement. What I need to do now is I need to go up to my ground floor. So ground floor. Up here I need to place my doors. So I'm going to pick door, and I'm going to choose the one that's called 3201, and that's the one I'm going to be placing in the rooms up here. And notice how I just placed them without any consideration of how they're going to be sitting. Like that. Again, mark the door, say 120. I'm going to flip this one. $120, $120, and I would say the same thing here. You need 120. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be moving this wall a little bit to get the 120. I just need to remember to do that on the top floor too. So 120, and pick this wall and say the distance from there to there needs to be 120, like that. Then I can just pick this one and say 120, and I want to flip it like that. Still have 120, 120, and that's good. Then over here I want this to go inwards. I want it to open that way, and let's say 120 over here too. That one, place 120 here. Actually a really bad idea to open that way. Always think about what is the path people are going to be walking on, and especially over here where it's bricks. If I look at that one, it says 140 or 1140, and that's actually okay because that's a stone measurement. But again, considering this is out where people walk, so I would do it like this. This is going to be the common room. Control S to save it. And this is my floor. I need to correct that. So I'm going to click on Edit Boundary. Align that one and align this one. Finish. Like that. Nope. I don't want to change it or attach it. That's what I meant. Now I need to place my doors in this area. I need a door there, there, and there, and there. So the door that I'm going to be having here is going to be a sliding door. So I'm going to go click on door, load family, doors. Do I have any sliding doors? I have a sliding gate. No sliding doors, it looks like. So I'm going to go up one level, and instead of Dan EDU, I'm going to choose the one just called Denmark. Doors. And in here I have a sliding 2-panel. That is not the one I was searching for. Well, since I'm not able to find it, we're actually just going to use a larger door. So I'm going to click door. I'm going to click over here. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to say edit type. And that door, duplicate, is going to have a width of 1032. So 1032, so it's handicap friendly. And I think we can say we're going to place it here, 120 from this side. We're going to flip it like this. And then we need to do this one. It's a double door, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the internal double and this one like this. The third, no, when I click that one, we're going to do an edit type and duplicate, and instead of a 2, we're actually going to give the name our number 5. Okay, place it here. Remember, this is bricks, so it has to be based upon bricks measurements. So I'm going to place it 300 on one side and 400 and 300 and 480, like that. I'm going to flip this one so it opens outwards towards the hallway. And the last one here, door, is double, edit type, duplicate, and that's going to be my door for the office, like that. It has the right dimensions. Okay, I'm going to place it like this. And what I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using this one to align that one. So I'm going to say AL for alignment. I'm going to place it in the middle, and I'm going to pick the middle there, and then they're aligned. Escape twice, Control S to save. Then we need to go on the, oh, we're missing one over here, sorry. Door again, it's double door. I'm going to edit the type. I'm going to duplicate, and that door over here needs to be a 4, or the serial number 4, sorry, like that. Okay, and that means it needs to be or have a width of 1212. that. I'm going to place it over here, and again, what we need to be aware of is that this area over here is a brick measurement. So if I say 900 on this side, 1080 on the other side, those are actually brick measurements. So what I could do, instead of an uneven like that, I could say 960 and 1020. I'm gonna flip the direction so it opens in towards the room. That was the basement, the ground floor, and at the end we need to do our first floor. And again, what I could have done on the ground floor, I could have, not those, but the ones I have here, chosen these and said copy, go to my first floor, paste, align to selected levels, first floor, and it has a conflict, and the conflict is because of the wall. And remember, we moved the wall in the ground floor, so I'm gonna do an align AL, that one, and align with that, and then there should be no more conflicts. What we then need to do over here is we need to add our doors. So I'm gonna say architecture, door, and I'm gonna start with the basic one, the first one like this, and I'm gonna place like this. I'm gonna place one over here, and this one was my 6. So if I go up and say number 6, place it like that, press escape, press AL for align, choose that one and choose this one, then I know they're aligned exactly over each other. Escape and flip this window, or door, sorry, choose it again and say I want 120 behind it. Pick this one and say I want 120 behind that one too. And if I now look at my project, I have my windows in my first floor, I have them in my ground floor, and I also have them in my basement like that. So now my project is really starting to take shape, and in the next video we're going to be looking at on how to place our roof. Oh, sorry, we're going to be placing our ceilings. So I hope you could use this video, and thank you for watching.